Hey, my name is Yvonne Tidwell, and I'm here to talk to you about two of the most popular Mexican cruise ports. Are you ready? So many cruise lines go over here out of Port Canaveral or Miami, and they'll go down to Costa Maya and Cozumel in Mexico. So I want to talk about these because they are on many cruising itineraries. Show you here on the globe. Here is Florida. So right down here is Costa Maya. It's in a town called Mahahual on a beautiful beach stretch. So right here is the town. This is the cruise port where you dock. You come in through the cruise area. It has a gorgeous done up cruise area that is only for guests of the cruise lines. And then after that, you will be taken out and into the town if you so choose, or you could stay there because there's a couple of pools and lots of cool stuff in the cruise port as well. But today we're going to talk about Mahahual. You can get there by a car. You can rent a car. You can get a taxi. Or my favorite option is you can rent a golf cart. You can rent a golf cart and you can drive all the way around down here and to the beach and see all the places. So we're going to show you pictures of Costa Maya. And then the other one is Cozumel, and Cozumel is an island. So it's a little bit up here on the Yucatan Peninsula. Let's zoom out a little bit more right here. See this big island right here? That is Cozumel. And so when you dock on this side of the island, somewhere over here. Yep, right there. So that is the cruise port. This whole side is resorts. So you can go there and get a day pass for a resort. There are a couple really nice ones. Mr. Sancho's is a popular one. Nachi Cacombe and Paradise Beach Resort are a few of them. So you pay for the day and it's all-inclusive food and drinks at that place. And so that is here. And these beaches are nice and calm and beautiful. And then once you get over to the eastern side, which is open to the Gulf of Mexico, these waters get a bit more rough. And we found out on our last tour that they actually shut down the roads to this part right here. They stop it right here. And you cannot access this whole side of the island after dark and throughout the whole night. They actually close everything down and there is no electricity on this whole side of the island. Isn't that a cool fact? So they have a lot of cool stuff here in downtown Cozumel. So you can rent a car, but it's a little harder. What we did is we got a private van that took us all the way around and we were able to see the whole island. I've been here a few times. Another time we went to Nachi Cacombe and they had absolutely delicious food and they have a beautiful pool. So there is a lot of options when you come to Cozumel. So I want to show you some pictures from some of my trips that I took there. Right here is Costa Maya. So when you get off of the cruise ship, make this bigger. This is the port that you dock in. So it's actually a really nice one in Costa Maya. It has edges. You have the red lines, not supposed to go over, but it is so pretty. The water is a gorgeous color. That is off to the right. And that is off to the left. So this is that private cruise area that I was telling you about. They have this walkway that you can go up and you can feed birds. It goes almost around this entire cruise area. You do have to pay to do that. That is extra. They have a swim with the dolphin area right here. It's just so pretty. This is coming into the cruise port. You're going to come in this way. And when you're coming back, they're going to check your ship card to make sure that you are on a ship. If you have a tour booked with the ship, then you can wait here. They have a nice covered area, which is not always the case with cruise ports. If you want to book a last minute tour, if you hadn't done it, but what we do is we walk straight by all this to the building and we go out to where you can rent the cars or the golf carts or get in a taxi. So there is a lot. You can take pictures. They appreciate tips with them dressed up all in costumes. So this is the cruise port area. So this is only cruise port passengers and they have a whole bunch of shops that you can go to fresh coconuts for coconut drinks that are absolutely delicious. Cute little areas for the kids to see. So this is one of the free pools. So you can come here. There are lounge chairs. There are bars in the water. And this is the walkway across the top. If you paid to do that, you'll get to go in there. They have lots of little bars, so you don't ever have to leave. If you don't want to, you could stay right here in this cruise port and enjoy all of this. You see the ship right there in the background. So Costa Maya is absolutely gorgeous. They have flamingos there all the time. So every time you get to visit, you walk by this pond to see these cute little flamingos. They have a fish spa. Yeah, you can put your feet in those tanks and they will eat away all the dead skin. Now, I have not tried it, but I have seen this at quite a few ports and they're very popular. This is on one of the beaches. This is called Jamie's Blue Reef. And if you pay for a day pass here, it's all inclusive food and drinks, but they have this rooftop pool where you can look out and see the ocean. This is me and the kids. I have 5 kids and they cruise with me everywhere. We have been on over 20 cruises and have seen at least 25 Caribbean islands. And this was one of our favorite places. So from that rooftop, you can see this is the beach. And then you come around here to the cruise port and get back on the cruise over there. So it's all very close and you can walk this whole strip of beach. There is a concrete path that you can walk down and there are vendors on either side. There are restaurants, there are bars. You can rent lounge chairs and you can have a nice swimming area. It is flat forever. So it is a great place for kids, not wavy. Beautiful, beautiful place. I'm going to show you one video of just the overview of the beach there from the rooftop at Jamie's Blue Reef. It is a fabulous place if you want to go. It is cheaper than some of the other all-inclusives and it is on the main stretch. There are a couple other all-inclusives you can go to in Costa Maya, but they are farther away. So here is Cozumel. So this is the cruise port of Cozumel. You'll see it has strings on the edge, but it's not built up as nicely as Costa Maya. It's still very nice. They do offer rides for tips. So if you wanted a ride to the ship and back to the port area, so that way you didn't have to walk down the whole thing because it can get long. That is the entry into the cruise port. It is a beautiful city. There's lots to do here. Like I said, there are the all-inclusives, but we also did the tour and we were able to go see the ruins. So here is a map on the island that we found that shows you. So this is the eastern part. There really isn't a great path to get up to here. And like I said, they shut down this whole road at nighttime too. But we went to these ruins, which I'll show you pictures in a little bit. And this is the main city area. And all down here are the all-inclusives that you're going to go to. And they have the nicer ocean. This is a beautiful, beautiful color ocean for pictures, but it is very, very rough down here. So they have beach clubs, of course, you can go to. Not all of them are all-inclusives. And if you go get a private tour, you'll be able to stop at a whole bunch of other places. The island is absolutely gorgeous. So I want to show you some of the ruins. Let's see right here. This is one that is actually in town. And I'm not sure if this one is a replica or not, but this is one that you can actually walk to from downtown Cozumel without having to get a tour. You can go walk around here and the beach is actually right next to it. So it is a beautiful area. And here are some of the ruins. So these are actual ruins that you can go to and walk around. If you pay a guide a little bit more, they'll be able to take you and tell you all about the different ruins. So they'll be able, this is the entryway. So when people were first coming onto the island, they would come onto here. So Cozumel, very interesting, was known for people from the mainland in Mexico would come over sometimes just once in their lifetime, and they would get married on the island, which is just super exciting for them. And can you imagine being a young couple coming here for the ceremony and getting married on the island? And then you get to go back to the mainland. So it was known for having couples and love and ceremony. So people would board, would get off the ship and they would come in there and that would be their first point of entrance into Cozumel. And I'll show you just a couple more pictures of the western side. So this is the eastern side, the Gulf of Mexico side. You can see how big those waves are, but the color is just amazing. It is truly amazing. So if you get a chance to do a private tour to go see that side of the island, I would take it, but not if you're wanting to actually swim in the ocean. It is just a magical place. So if you are considering a tour to the western side and you have these ports or you're thinking about it, I would say there are so many different things that you can do and you can see how pretty everything is. So this is Cozumel. Thank you for being here with me and seeing all these beautiful pictures. If you have any questions, definitely leave them down below. But Mexico is beautiful. And I had people ask about safety and security, and a lot of clients do. These are cruise port areas, tourist areas. There are never any red flags in Costa Maya or Cozumel. It is extremely safe, and I would not hesitate to go back. I've been to both places at least 5 times, and we absolutely love them. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and thanks for coming by.